Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video I'll be breaking down the points value and the cost for the Kruleboyz Christmas Battle Force. I'm working my way through all the boxes for 40k and Age of Sigmar. I've already done the Stormcast Battle Force if you'd like to check that one out, but in this video we'll be focusing on the Kruleboyz Swamp Lurkers. Great name for a box set, and so in the video we'll go through all the prices. I'll work it out for the UK, US and the Euro, and then we'll have a look at the points value and just see exactly what you get for your money. So hopefully this video will give you a good idea about what to expect should you order one of these for your Christmas. Here we go, so altogether there's 15 models, but out of those 15, 2 of them are big models, and out of those 2, 1 is huge. You're going to get the massive Gobsprak, which is an awesome model. So really cool that they're mixing it up, putting the smaller units with some of the bigger ones this year. So it's really interesting how they've done it. So let's have a look at the prices then, and here's Gobsprak, the Mouth of Mork. What a model this is. If it had a crow's head, it would just be the perfect one, but it hasn't. But it's still pretty good to having this vulture in your army. Great centerpiece. And so this is Gobsprak, Mouth of Mork, £90 in the UK. This is going to set you back if you buy it on its own. And I'm going to work out the RRP first of all the different units that are included. Then we'll go through what we could expect the price to be this year, and then also look at what the discount could be after that in your friendly local game stores. So to start with, we've got the £90. Then there's another good sized model, not as big as Gobsprak, but this is going to be the Swamp Boss Scumdrek, and this one is RRP of 35. Then there's a 3-man unit, a Manskewer Bolt Boys, or should I say a 3 ORRUK unit, and so they're going to be £30 if you were to buy them on their own. Sounds quite a lot just for those 3 models. And then Gut Rippers, you're going to get 10 for £32.50. So we've got all the individual prices now. Let's total that up, and that's going to come to £187.50. So if you were to buy them on their own right now from Games Workshop without any discounts, that's what you'll be paying. Let's have a look at the prices for the US. Altogether, you'd be paying $315. And for Euros, I've chosen the France website, so for Games Workshop, and that's going to be €247.5. Now we've looked at the prices, let's break down the points. But before we do that, I'd like to take this opportunity to say a big thanks to Firestorm Games for sponsoring the channel. I'll put a link in the description down below. And if you follow that link, you can save up to 20% on all your hobby products, not just Warhammer. They've got everything there. Dungeons and Dragons, they've got Star Wars Legion, you name it, they stock it. So you can get everything you need for your hobby. And it'd be great if you checked out their website with that link. Right, now let's have a look at the points. So I've done the points for each unit, and that'll come to a total of 830. You've got some different variations for Gobsprak that you can build, and also for Swamp Boss Scumdrek, but it's all going to be about the same amount of points. Looking at 830 in total. You're going to get 2 leaders there, and then you're going to get 2 troop units. This is quite different to the Stormcast. They came with over 1,200 points. So yeah, quite a huge difference actually. And I've done a video on the Stormcast if you want to check it out. And once I've done all these individual videos, I'll be doing a comparison of price and points. And that'll be a fun one. And I think it'll be fun to compare all the sets to each other. All up then, for 15 models, that huge vulture is going to be £187.50, but you should be looking at about £125. That's the usual price for these. Whether they'll keep it similar to last year or not, who knows? We'll have to wait and see when it's confirmed. But if they do keep it to around £125, we can also expect a further discount with our friendly local game stores, online retailers like Firestorm Games, and that's going to bring it down to around £100. These sets have to be one of the best ways to start a new army. You get such a good deal, great value for money, especially if you can get that extra discount on the box set. So yeah, I can highly recommend it. If you're thinking about doing it, now is a really good time. They also don't hang around too much. Some of the sets do, but the popular ones go really quick. So yeah, really good idea to get in early if you did want to get yourself a box. I really like this collection they put together. Having the big models in there is really interesting, and if you've got the Dominion box set, there's a good chance you've got lots of troop units already, so combining this with that would be perfect. I think that would work out really well. I was pretty tempted because Gobsprak is a great looking model. When it first came out, I loved it. I kind of went off it a little bit, especially when I saw the price, but also just the model itself. I really wanted a crow head, not a vulture head. So yeah, I went off it a little bit. And also their style of play, not sure if it was for me. And then I found myself now, with the box sets being revealed, being drawn to the Stormcast Eternals. So that's the one I've ordered, because I've got to get those dragons. They just look fantastic. But if you like this set, I think it's a good one certainly to get going with. You've got some great models there, and also to add to an existing collection. Probably a lot of us have got Dominion, so it's going to complement it really well. I'm really glad they didn't duplicate those units. That is so cool that you can have it alongside Dominion. That is a really good move on their part. Now, I'm looking at some other units I would add to it if you didn't have Dominion, and I think I would just go all big monsters and see how that worked out. The Breaker boss on Maya Brute Troggoth just looks so fun as well, so why not just go crazy? And then there's also this guy, the Marsh Crawler Sloggoth. You might as well get that too, so you could have 3 big monsters, Gobsprak, and then you'd probably want a few more troop units though, so to get some more bodies on the table. So why not go for some Hobgrot Slitters? You do get them in Dominion, but again, if you don't have that, then this could be an option. But to be fair, Dominion's still available, and you can get it for a decent price. So, yeah, I would recommend Dominion. But you're also going to get the Stormcast. You could sell those on or give them to a friend or something. And you're going to get the really nice core book as well if you don't have it already. So I think Dominion's a good play. But otherwise, just for fun, I'd be adding those units. But I'd be really interested to see what you would add to this. What do you think about it as a way to start playing Age of Sigmar if you haven't played before? Or about adding it to an existing collection? Let me know down below. It'd be great to hear what you think. That sums up the Kruleboyz Swamp Lurkers Battle Force box set. This was quite a quick one with not many units in there. Didn't take long to get through this at all, but I am going to be working my way through all the Age of Sigmar box sets, or most of them at least. I'm going to do my best to get through them all, and then also the 40k ones too. So there's 15 boxes combined between the 2 game systems, 7 for Age of Sigmar, 8 for 40k, so look out for one of each at least each day now for the next few days. As well as this video, the Kruleboyz, you can also go and watch the Stormcast one. That's up on the channel already. And if 40k is your thing, if you're interested in that too, then I've done a couple of videos so far. I've done the Imperial Fists, and I've also done the Raven Guard, so they're available to watch too. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was helpful to give you a good idea about what to expect price-wise and also in points value. And thanks again for watching. If you did like it, please hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification bell too to join me here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Game. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.